we had to remove the intake manifold again, and for a while we were suspecting it was from that vacuum pump, brake vacuum pump here. So look at it here. We removed this. See where the oil was gushing out from. There's a seal that is supposed to be here, but for some reasons, it seems somebody has removed this before. I don't know for sure, but we didn't see that seal when we removed the pump on the cylinder head. And it also showed it was coming out from here, or probably the oil was just gushing out, splashing here. So the main issue is this seal. So what we are considering to do is to look for the cover. There are some that come with cover that will block here completely. So that might be a better option. So because of that, we have to look for that cover or the seal, any one of them, then complete the job. Alright, so what happened was I was able to get a seal. I had to take that brake vacuum pump to the market. Remember that small space, so that circle where there was no seal there. So I was able to get a seal that could fit in there. And came back, mounted it, tied it, and we started the car, and no more oil leak. I forgot to actually capture it on a video for you guys, but anyway, so I want to clear out the remaining faults, this for engine pieces and engine pieces, blah blah blah. So that now, yeah, we know there shouldn't be any fault now on the ECU. Okay, so no more faults. So all right. Okay. All right. So we have to let the engine run for some minutes before I take it for a drive. You can see the oil is no more leaking. Yeah, so no more leaking. The smoke has stopped. So let me start the scan it, see what might come up. You see, no more faults. Okay. So okay, so I think basically this might be the last update. Who knows? So after I will do another update after I must have done the test drive. So that concludes the work of this engine replacement. So alright. So key takeaway, when you change your engine, please do not start it right away. Prime it first, rotate the engine, disconnect whatever you need to disconnect, let the engine not start at the first few cranks, so that the oil pump will be able to spread the oil tire indicating part of the engine. Otherwise you're going to create friction that first crank. It helps a lot. In this case, because of the mismatch of the engine speed sensor, the coolant temperature sensor, so the engine didn't even start, which also helped and to oil to even circulate more until we figure it out. So what I will advise is, if you are changing connectors on your engine speed sensor, for those who don't know what engine speed sensor means, for Nigeria, engine speed sensor is what Nigerians locally call starting sensor. So what that means is the car will not start without that sensor, or if you connect the sensor wrongly. So if you change the connector there, because like I said, the factory one is usually black color connector. So once you change it and it has a different color there, what that means is you have to mark it, so that next person that will work on it, that will probably didn't even know about the replacement of those connectors, will not make the same mistake we made. So in this case, same thing. We saw black there, so automatically we assumed that's what it's supposed to be. It was much later I looked at it and realized that it was actually replaced. And but now deciding for 407 VCs, always know that the blue wiring connector around that place is always the coolant temperature sensor, for coolant temperature sensor, while the black one is for engine speed sensor. Alright, so so anyone interested in this kind of repair or service, you know how you can contact me, and I'll send you the conditions. Then if you agree to that, then we'll kick it off. So the engine is working well so far. We'll take it for a drive. Of course, I need to run it again to be sure it's not overheating, since we really know until the temperature gets up. So my battery is about depleted, so I need to put it off. So far, no oil pressure issue, no no oil pressure issue. Yeah, smoke. So oil will be on the exhaust. So I'm waiting for it to dry up fully before we know how good the engine cylinders are. Alright, so okay, so I think basically that's it. If there's any other issue, then I'll do an update. If not, then that is the end.